Oi, okay, that was really dumb. I don't know what the heck was going on with that, but my everything just decided to reset on me, which is fine because, you know, why should anything ever really run smoothly for me? But hey, at least I got 3, stream 94 seconds ago. At least I got 3 upvotes somehow. I don't know how the heck that's even possible, but, you know, thanks guys. Gets 3 thumbs up for not even being live. It says I'm streaming, but for some reason I'm not able to pull the stream up. Oh, there we go. And everything looks really bad. This is just depressing. I'm really sorry, guys. Let me see if I can fix this. Hey, Marshall. Save. I'm trying to figure out why everything is so dang slow. Okay, we're good. It's all been fixed. That's ridiculous. Are you guys experiencing any quality issues, or is it just me? You get to see what I'm drawing. That's funny. Pikachu. Wow, I really messed up, guys. Let's go here. The only issue is super loud. Oh, yeah. I just re-added the game into the software, so it'll reset my audio preferences. There we go, should be fixed now. Whew! Okay. There we go, everything looks good again. Let's get to hunting this thing. Mr. Mime hanging out. God, this game is hilarious. Okay. Time to get comfy because I'm going to be here for a while. Trying to decide. Okay, there we go. I could probably put this down just a little bit because I'm going to be sinking into the couch a little. It's been a ridiculous couple of days, and I just want to chill. There we go. Much better. Just put this table closer, and we're good. We are perfect. So sorry it's been a long time. I did not intend to take nearly this long to get back into my swing of doing YouTube stuff. It's just been a really hard, not really hard, but like really busy couple of days trying to finish the formatting for my book, because it was sent out for printing today, and it's just been kind of a nightmare trying to get all of that put together and getting my life set so that way I can get back into doing YouTube and not have to worry about whether or not the book is in a right state, if that makes sense. And I'm sorry that it took this long. I really did not intend for it to. I thought that I would be done on Tuesday, but there were some technical issues within not only the printing of like the format for the print, but also a lot of the words there was a word adjustment, like a major word adjustment that needed to take place. So, but yeah, this is the first time I've seen Sure Evolve. She's beautiful. I know. I screenshotted a video of her evolving that I may upload at a later time. I say that, but I have so many videos from this game because I've caught, I think in the last like week and a half, I caught a bunch of random shinies in the wild, and I want to include those somewhere on my channel, so they're just like sitting in my Switch, but I have yet to like turn my Switch off, take the SD card out, take the video files, blah blah blah, because Nintendo makes it kind of hard for you to swap the SD card out, and it's not like you can just plug it into your computer and like take the video files from your Switch directly. So like you legit have to turn your Switch off, take the SD card out, pop it into your computer, copy the files, put it back in, and then turn your Switch back on. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. I wish they didn't do it like that. So just a little bit of backstory on what's going on. I got a chain of 31 last night, so now it's just a matter of catching the shiny or finding the shiny. And I might continue to chain just because it's a good way to get XP, and my partner Pokemon's almost level 100. So yeah, that might be a thing. Actually, I might just do that now. Give me something to do, you know? Let's see if I can catch this thing with a great ball. Are you gonna move? She's not gonna move. You're gonna have to drop one of these bananas on him. That is definitely not gonna catch him. I'm gonna have to run. Yep, just as I thought. And we're gonna wipe this one. Dang it, come on, man. I'm starting to find that if I throw out like a weird like upward angle like this, it hits more often than actually throwing at a 45-degree angle, which is just weird. Okay. Have you looked to see if they have an adapter to make transferring easier? What do you mean? Sounds like something they would do to make you pay extra money. For what exactly? I'm sorry. I think to look to see an adapter to make transferring easier. You mean like transferring between my image capture software and the drawing software? Oh, your videos from the Switch. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't checked. However, I honestly, I don't think it's possible because of the way that the Switch is set up. It's not, because I also looked into, that was a weird overshot. I also looked into the possibility of streaming in handheld mode because it would make it a lot easier to like film me like on a handheld. And I wouldn't have to like deal with the whole setup with the TV and all these cords and stuff. And I was looking into trying to figure out if I could get a C to HDMI for the Switch, and I guess the Switch actually doesn't allow you to do that for whatever reason, which is kind of stupid. So I doubt they'll have a device that allows you to take like a normal USB-C with like a to like a normal USB and make that work somehow. I don't know why they did it that way, but whatever. If somebody knows something that I don't know, it'd be great for them to like tell me like, hey, this is what I do, and I can go from there. But so far from what I've seen, I'm stuck with what I've got. The other way that I did it was I uploaded the videos that I had in my Switch to my Facebook because they give you the option of sharing your videos to Facebook. But A, I can tell I'm losing image quality, and B, for the like 5 minutes there on Facebook, it's actually getting views, and people are like, "What the heck?" And so it's kind of funny. I'm trying to just do it normally instead of having to upload it and then download it from Facebook and then delete it from Facebook and then edit it and put it into, yeah, it's a huge hassle. But that's just what I'm saying is Nintendo doesn't really make anything easy. That's the other thing that I kind of didn't like about Smash. Like, Smash doesn't allow you to screen capture. You can take screenshots, but you can't take, like, a video. You can do it after the match is over, I guess. Like, there's a way that you can, like, capture the whole match, but you can't do the whole last 30 seconds thing, which I think is BS. Because, like, you've always been able to take video from your matches, and it should just be an easy thing to let them take the last 30 seconds of video using like the normal screen capture that's built into the Switch, but they don't allow you to do that. I don't know why. That's just stupid. It's Super Smash Bros. You want to like capture your progress, or I mean not your progress, your battle. So it's just really dumb. Welcome to Nintendo. Why does it do that? No. Nope. Nintendo hates the internet. For real. What's going on, Justin? The funny thing about it is they're starting to loosen up a little. I've noticed that Nintendo's becoming less crazy about content sharing because they lifted the block on most of their content for whatever reason. I've noticed that lately. There's this huge announcement. For a minute there, I was looking into applying to become a Nintendo creative partner, so that way all the content that I post on this channel, which is mostly Nintendo content, doesn't get blocked, because the first ever video that I uploaded got flagged really hard for copyright. And it being my first video, it was kind of sad that happened. And so I was putting in an application to become a Nintendo creative partner. And then literally like the day after I was looking into it, Nintendo put out this huge press statement about how they're lifting their content ban. So I don't need to become a partner anymore, because they're like, oh, okay, we don't really care if you share our stuff now. But it's weird that they're still kind of funny about certain little things. Like, you build a system to allow people to share because that's a feature, that the PlayStation 4 has. So they want to stay like on par with like the PlayStation. So they make this feature where you can share videos and photos of your gameplay through social media, but yet you can't even plug it in to the system. Like, you can't plug your system into the computer. But I think that doesn't come from a place of like sharing the video content or the photo content. It comes from a place of they didn't want the system to be hackable. Well, guess what? They've been hacked, so I don't know why they don't lift that software technical issue with being able to plug your Switch into your computer. I just don't get it. Because everybody knows that the Switch has been hacked. And unlike the 3DS, you can actually have the latest update and build for the Switch and still be able to hack your Switch. Whereas in like the 3DS, if you get to a certain update, you can't do that. So it's funny. That's really funny to me. I don't know. Maybe they just don't know what's going on. I guess they're also like in transition too. I was reading somewhere that because what's his name is stepping down from CEO, that they're doing this huge structural change. and I think they're actually now starting to target the newer generation of gaming for the first time. By the way, if you guys notice in the corner there, I have like the Libre Pikachu. I did not hunt a shiny Libre Pikachu. I hunted, my last shiny was an accidental female Pikachu in the Viridian Forest in this game. And instead of using a regular Pikachu shiny animation, I thought it would be cute to do the Libre one because it's like, it matches one of his costumes in Super Smash Bros. And that's what I've been kind of playing lately. So I thought that would be kind of nice. So I did not catch a shiny Libre Pikachu, just so you guys know. Or Libre. Although I know people who are going to be joining in like 10, 15 minutes are probably going to be like, what? You did? I'm going to have to re-explain myself. Oh well. Bam. For whatever reason, I'm throwing less perfect throws. Like, when I'm, like before, if I used to do a 45-degree angle, it would almost always go to the center. Now it's like kind of going below the center. Or it completely overshoots. I think it's like the Pokeball Plus can tell that I don't have the security strap on anymore, so it's like, we're going to make you throw crappy throws now. Oh, here's another one. Bam. See? Was under. That would have been an excellent throw. I don't know why the heck it did that. Still caught it, but jeez. This Sunday, just so you guys know, I'll be heading to Vegas, but the following Sunday, we'll be doing a Super Smash Brothers tournament. I don't know exactly what time. I've got to meet up with Meryl and decide a time, and we got to get all of the little nooks and crannies discovered to try and get all the stuff for Discord working. So if you're new here and you haven't joined the Discord and you have Super Smash Brothers and you want to be part of the tournament, I recommend joining the Discord so you can be part of all of the schedule talks on when we're going to do it and how to be part of it and all that jazz. I may put out I may put out like a public announcement, like a PSA video for people who want to join the Super Smash Brothers rally. But we're definitely doing a tournament. We were supposed to do it this last Sunday and then the one that's coming up. But last Sunday I was kind of busy editing the book, and this upcoming Sunday I'll be on a plane. So it doesn't make sense for me to do it this Sunday because I'll only have like an hour. My phone thought I was talking to it. That was really creepy. Oh, there's another one. Are you gonna stop, Horsea? At all? There we go. Oh man, that would have been excellent too. Bam. Sydney, are you still in the chat? Or did you have to get back to work? I feel bad because I couldn't stream later tonight because I've got like a couple things going on. And so I'm streaming in the middle of the day when everybody that I know is like working. I'm back. I was just mentioning your name. That's funny. I don't know if you just got back as I was mentioning it or after, but I was just asking if you were still here. I know that the chat is a lot safer with Sydney here. I know that's a lot of weight to put on you when you have another job, but um, she's she's like super moderator. No offense, Marshall. Marshall, I know you're like doing like 5 things at once while you're watching me, so. After, apparently. Oh, that is funny. Well, welcome back. You didn't miss anything. I'm doing chains because my partner Pikachu is almost level 100, so we're just kind of hanging out right now. Oh man, this freaking Horsea doesn't want to move. Or it doesn't want to stop moving, I mean. Okay, that is not at all where I threw this freaking ball, dude. This thing's crazy, okay? It has a mind of its own. If that wouldn't have caught it, I probably would have run, because I'm not dealing with a Horsea that can't make up its mind on where it's sitting. You had a question about my name. No, I didn't have a question about your name. I don't think so. No, I was just saying that the chat is safer. Not really today. I'm just eating every snack in the vicinity. Don't even get me started. I've had this problem lately because all I've been doing is editing a book. So when I tear myself away from the book and I'm not doing something, instead of relaxing, I'm like, oh, I gotta eat because I'm bored, right? Because I've got nothing else that I'm doing. What the heck? Stop freaking moving. Oh, whoops. I'm like throwing Ultra Balls out the window, basically. Okay, I've got to run. I don't know how the heck I overshot all those throws. Did you see that? That was ridiculous. I missed like every freaking time. Oh, Tentacruel. That should have been an excellent throw. I'm very disappointed in this game. I'm going to be in and out of the chat, by the way, because I'm at work. Lame! I have licorice oatmeal cream cookies, dark chocolate peanut butter M&Ms, garlic parmesan pretzels, and pistachio almond ice cream, and I can't stop. Whoa! Okay, yeah, that's not food. That's like I can't even make a joke about that. That's just crazy, dude. Share. For real. Now you're just torturing everyone in the chat. Because you know there's something in there for everybody. I'm going to throw my elbow out by the end of the stream. If you can make it to Michigan. And not just Michigan. Practically Canada. On my way. You guys are ridiculous. She legit leaves work. Oh, I see. You can leave work for food and to hang out with Marshall, but you can't leave work to hang out in my chat. No, I'm just kidding. Bam. That should have been an excellent. Seriously, I'm calling mulligan on all of these throws. I mean, I don't care because they're still catching, but like, jeez. That was ridiculous. Watson is almost level 100, and once he gets to level 100, I think I'll stop chaining, and I'll actually just start wandering around the map like I normally do, not wasting Ultra Balls. Poor elbow. There we go. Jeez. I might have to switch hands, start throwing with my left hand. Oh, and I made some black cherry almond palmers. What the heck, dude? What, like, did Christmas start early for you? I'm so confused. Did you go on Christmas break yet, or are you still in school? The only problem with catching this freaking shiny Horsea is I can't really see them in the water. There's like, you know. Woo. I can't believe I have a chain of 51. Granted, I think when I ended up catching that Dratini, it was like a chain of like 100, so I really honestly shouldn't be that surprised. I just hate chaining. Like, everybody likes it because it's like an easy grind and it helps them level up, but like, it bugs the crap out of me. See, look at, I'm terrible. I can't even throw this freaking Pokeball. I'm not on break, but I've been feeling snacky the past couple days. So you just buy every snack imaginable? Oh my gosh. I can't even right now. You're ridiculous. So I have to ask, did you guys saw my reaction to a Kingdom Hearts trailer, right? The one that's been on my channel. It actually got more views than anything else that I've probably ever posted. I was wondering if you guys liked the change up or if I should just stick with Nintendo content. Cuz like all of my promotional imagery is all like Pokemon. Oops. I actually haven't watched it yet. It's funny because I think I'm like literally I think I almost cry in it. Like every time I watch it I'm like I think I'm about to cry. But you know my stance on that. I support the change up. I don't think you have to only do one thing. I know, that's what everybody's saying, but I just feel really weird. I don't want to like I don't want to put. I know I don't have like a huge following, but I don't want to push away the following that I have because, you know, in your guys' opinion, honestly, means more to me than like the like 60 people that have subscribed to me that don't really say anything. Like, there's a handful of people that will like comment on like every other video, but you know, you guys are like in the chat every time I stream. Why does it keep doing that? There you go. And the other thing that I had an idea on streaming Kingdom Hearts playing, like me playing Kingdom Hearts. Just because, I don't know, it's more interactive, it's more visually appealing, there's a lot going on the screen. And I'm actually a pretty good Kingdom Hearts player. But the funny thing is that I am asking because originally this channel was supposed to be all Kingdom Hearts. Isn't that funny? Like, when I had it in mind to make a YouTube channel, the only thing I wanted to make a YouTube channel about was Kingdom Hearts. Because there's so much to talk about. There's so many theories and... But the time to do that's kind of over with because I feel like they're going to tie a lot of knots in Kingdom Hearts 3 and there's not going to be a whole lot left to talk about after the game is released. So that was kind of part of my decision making when I was building this channel, that I should make it more Pokemon centric because Pokemon's going to be here for a while and they're always making games. And there's always content coming out. And with Kingdom Hearts, like Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to kind of be the end of an era with Kingdom Hearts. And until they announce the next thing they're doing, that was really dumb. You know, there's not going to be a lot of Kingdom Hearts content coming out after next year. I can just say that right now. Like, Disney's going to want to milk the crap out of the franchise by, like, doing more stuff. But it's not going to be the same. It won't be, honestly. I may not even be into it. Because they originally said, with the conclusion of Kingdom Hearts 3, it will be the end of Sora's story. And honestly, I was like, cool, good. He needs a freaking break. All the crap he's been through, saving all these worlds, you know, splitting him up from Kairi and all that jazz. I thought the reason you didn't go into it was because there were several in-depth Kingdom Hearts YouTubers that already covered up pretty much what you wanted to cover. Yeah, I do have some theories that a lot of Kingdom Hearts YouTubers haven't covered. I found your channel watching those trailer reactions. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, right on, Justin. Then I'll do more Kingdom Hearts content. Another reason is, like, when Tetsuya I can't even say his name right now. Tetsuya Nomura was talking about closing out the Kingdom Hearts, like this era of the Kingdom Hearts of being Sora's story. Like I was just saying a second ago, I was like, okay, cool, good, because like his story's over, right? I never played any of them and know nothing about them. Right on, Sydney. And you'd still be okay with it. That's cool. And I thought that was cool. But now they're like, oh no, this is the end of the Seekers of Darkness era. And it's the end of Xehanort's, like the Xehanort saga. And when they said that, and they were like, Sora would still be the main character, honestly, I was like, I became kind of a little less interested. I love Sora as a character, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I wouldn't play a game in the future if Sora was tied to it. I just honestly think that if they went in a different direction, like Tetsuya Nomura does this thing where he's like very attached to his characters. So what he does is he keeps reusing those models. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Like when they reused Roxas as Ventus for Birth by Sleep, and when they reused Roxas, he really is fond of Roxas's design. When he reused Roxas for that one character who's basically Ven in the far past for Kingdom Hearts Key, or Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. When I started seeing that, I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, it fits into the lore of Kingdom Hearts, because that's what Kingdom Hearts is this weird mystery, like, why, how is this person here? How's this person there, you know? But the fact that he's going to continue with Sora and not try to, like, I don't know, create a new character and a new part of the storyline, like, for, like, the future or something, I don't know. It just, to me, it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be honest. That's just me. I have, like, a really weird opinion about things. Everything has to, like, make sense in this, like, circular sense. If that makes any sense. I just keep saying sense until you get it, I guess. At this stage in your YouTube career, you just have to do things you like. You'll get more followers with passion than you will by doing what you think they want. Yeah, which honestly is the reason why I haven't created a new video yet, is because I'm very unsure about the content that I want to continue putting out. And that's why I'm asking a lot of questions right now, is because I'm at that part where I'm past 100 subscribers. I actually get quite a bit of view time. Like when I checked my analytics the other day, I was like, oh, okay, like people are watching quite a bit of my videos, which is crazy. But I also looked at the stuff that people are watching, and it's less the things that I'm creating and more the stuff that I'm reacting to. And so that tells me that I either need to, Watson's level 100. I either need to start creating more unique content, like stuff you wouldn't find anywhere else, or I just need to focus on like A, reaction videos, and B, going in depth with content that that's being put out there. You know what I mean? Because the cool thing about YouTube is they allow you to look at you know, what people are viewing the most and what parts of the videos are getting the most views. And so I get to look at the stuff that people are actually interested in to kind of gear my content towards a particular audience. But it's also discouraging, because it's reminding me that like most of the stuff that's getting views is the stuff that I'm not putting a lot of effort into. And so that's why I haven't really honestly been putting a lot of effort into creating new content, you know? I think that reaction videos just appeal more to most people. Yeah, I felt the same way you did when they announced Sora's story isn't done after 3. Right, Justin? It's weird. It's like you want to continue to see Sora and you want him to still be part of like the main series, but at the same time, like his story is done. Like the more that they just try to hold on to him as a main character, the more I'm thinking like it's kind of Disney's decision being like, no, the story isn't going to go anywhere without Sora, and you know, we want to make money. That's what it tells me. Because they're not willing to look into alternate protagonists. Like, honestly, I would even be okay with them branching off from the main series because, like, Riku doesn't really have, like, and just stick with me on this. This is, like, a theory, right? Riku doesn't really have, like, a love interest, right? Like, part of me was thinking he was going to end up with a dude, but then, like, part of me is like, no, it's Disney and they're not ready for that kind of stuff yet, even though, like, basically Axel and Roxas are kind of together and I don't really care what anybody says about that. But, like, Roxas doesn't, or I mean, Roxas, Riku doesn't really have a love interest. So the other thing that I was thinking about them continuing with the series is, like, giving Sora a break and moving on to, like, maybe branching off and, like, doing, like, Riku's story. And giving him, like, a whole other set of characters to interact with and worlds to go to. Like, maybe there's, like, aftermath of Xehanort's influence over the worlds. And Riku, because he passed his mastery exam, is the one that takes care of it, not Sora. Like, Sora doesn't need to do anything anymore. He's done with his journey. He did what he sought out to do. He's now just going to stick with Kairi and, like, Destiny Islands and all that jazz. And maybe he'll play, like, a part in the story in the future, but he's not the protagonist anymore, or at least the main focus of the series. I'd be totally cool with that, because then it gives us a chance to really get to know Riku more. Which, I mean, we know quite a bit about Riku from, like, all of this stuff that's happened, but even when Riku's the main character of parts of the games, like when he takes over, you still don't really get to know him as much as I would like. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's the only way that I was thinking. If they continued the series and they attached it to, like, the existing characters, that it would make sense in a way that would appeal to me. But I know there are a ton of Kingdom Hearts fans that would be disappointed if Sora disappeared, you know? Like, if they continued the series without Sora, I know that there's a huge handful of fans that are going to be disappointed with that decision. So I understand why they decided to keep it safe and be like, oh, okay, we're just going to keep Sora. But honestly, in my honest opinion, give him a break. Go on to something else. You can still continue the series and not have to, like, you know, involve Sora. It's just like with the Harry Potter series. Like, I hate bringing this up because of all the crap J.K. Rowling's been doing lately with, like, ruining it. But you can continue the series in different extensions of the world. You don't need to focus the series around the same characters. That's why when they came out with the sequel and Harry's like a dad and all that, I was like, nope, leave him alone. He already saved the Wizarding World. You don't need to, like, throw some plot in with his kids and make things difficult again for him. You already gave him his ending and you told, like, you said goodnight, right? Don't freaking do this to us. And that's why, like, I'm okay with, like, all the Fantastic Beast films, because it's not focused around Harry. It's in the past, but it's still tied in with the lore. I was like, okay, I can deal with that. But I don't think they're going to do that with Kingdom Hearts. The thing I'm worried about is them being like, oh, here's a new person who's going to try and ruin the world and blah, blah, blah. Sora, you're the only one who can help, you know? It's kind of funny, I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts on a Pokemon stream. So, Justin, what Kingdom Hearts games have you played? Which one's your favorite? I wondering if I should switch to flying. That way I waste less of this lure. It's kind of harder to see actually when you're flying. I don't know how people hunt like this. People actually shiny hunt flying like this. Swear to God, if I end up running into a shiny tentacle, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna be so mad. Or God forbid another shiny Magikarp. Oh, that'll be hilarious. After running to like 3 in a row that one day. That was great. Green Dragonite, oh my god. Yeah, I know. Isn't extra beautiful? I like the way that they added this kind of like glowy kind of sheen to the shiny Dragonite in the overworld. It just looks so beautiful. I was really happy that I didn't look up any videos of people on shiny Dragonite like flying around, because like my first experience seeing it was my own, you know what I mean? I avoided any video in the thumbnail showed a dude riding a shiny Dragonite. I was like, nope. I was thinking I just want to see it for the first time on my game, and that's how it went. I don't know why there's not that many showing up. I wonder if this is the best area. Yeah, I think this is the best area. I can just kind of fly back and forth. I've played them all. 2 is my favorite. Nice. Can you guess my favorite? I guess you honestly I don't think you'll be able to, because I haven't talked about anything Kingdom Hearts on my channel at all. But if you can guess my favorite in your first try, I'll be really shocked. I would say I'd give you something, but I don't honestly. I wouldn't know how to do that. I think 2 is kind of like the big favorite from everybody, because 2 is where they kind of figured themselves out as a series, and the mechanics became a little bit easier to work. Jeez. I'm kind of disappointed. There's not that many showing up. There's like 1, 2, 3, like 4. There's like 4 on the screen at once, and that's it. 1 second, guys. Hey, I'm streaming. Yeah, let me just turn you down. What's up? Yes. Mm-hmm. She has an exhibit? She has an exhibit? Nice. Yeah. I'm down. Um, yeah, let's just go together, save gas. Alright. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Alright, love you, bye. Sorry, guys. A close friend of mine has her art in an exhibit, so I'm definitely going. I didn't realize it. I didn't know until just now. I'm glad that I don't have anything like super crazy going on later. I have a couple things that I need to do, but I can do them before the time of the exhibit. But that's just crazy. I'm excited for her. Quick heads up, I think my camera is dying, and if that happens, I will disappear for like 3 seconds and reappear with a new battery. I tried to make that sound like magical, but I couldn't. Sorry, I tried. See, it's really hard to see these freaking Horsea. Dream drop distance? No, it is not my favorite. The only reason why too is because dream drop distance is like really cartoony, and like they kind of it, like you can tell they were like trying to never cooperates. Nice. You could tell that they were trying to attract a younger audience with that game because they had dream versions of Sora and Riku, um, as their younger counterparts from Kingdom Hearts 1, but like with different outfits. And I like that, but at the same time, like Riku in Kingdom Hearts 2 probably has my favorite design out of any character in Kingdom Hearts, period. Like I love Ven and Roxas. Like I completely agree with Tetsuya Nomura. They're great character designs, but Riku in Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best design. And when they did Dream Drop Distance and they changed him to Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku, I was like, what the heck? But they're also working with a smaller screen and all that. And the remake or the redesign on 2.8 was really beautiful. I just didn't like the camera angles in 2.8 when they redid it. But they did the same thing with Birth by Sleep. But my favorite Kingdom Hearts game is Birth by Sleep. And it's because the story is so raw and so emotional and so adult. It was like perfect. It was everything that I wanted out of a Kingdom Hearts game, because like Kingdom Hearts to me has always like been for like a younger audience. It attracts an older audience in so many ways because like it's a challenging game. But the story and the lightheartedness has always been kind of like a Disney moniker kind of a thing, where they're like, let's attract this audience and let's like get Disney lovers in and stuff. But when they did Birth by Sleep and they made the story so much more adult, and they made the characters in the story in their early 20s, it really felt like a game that started to communicate to me, because when the game came out I was in my early 20s too, and when the characters were in their 20s I was like, oh my gosh, like this series is growing up with me. And it's just such a sad game, and for whatever reason I like things that pull at your emotions. And what they did at the end of Birth by Sleep, like I don't think they could ever do in another Kingdom Hearts game without like pissing off some of the fan base. But I loved it. I thought it was incredible. It's like honestly, Birth by Sleep is a work of art. And the fact that they have like all of the old school Disney titles in it makes it worth even more to me. The only thing that I didn't really care for, and I'm going to get a lot of heat for this, is like the Lilo and Stitch level. I'm not like a huge Lilo and Stitch fan. Like I like it, but part of me didn't really feel like it belonged in Birth by Sleep. It made sense because they're like flying through space and stuff, but I don't know. It didn't really do it for me, that one particular part. But the Hercules level I thought was really cool. Neverland's story is incredible. And the fact that there are you play through the game 3 times with 3 different characters was probably my favorite part, because I loved Aqua's story. I loved, playing as Ven because he was the fastest and most like Sora. But then I also loved, the conflicts that Terra went through. So, and the fact that they all kind of intermingle with each other is incredible. If you're just now joining us, we have a chain of like 50-something Horsea, and I'm hanging out down in, I think I'm in Route 16. Is that correct? Okay, wait, let's find out. I think the route changes right here. Route 14. Okay, no. So just kidding. I'm in 13. I don't know how the heck I don't know this. I should know absolutely everything about Pokemon. That's the sad part, especially this generation. I've played through this generation on every freaking remake they've done. And the originals like 70 times. Because, for whatever reason I was obsessed with Kanto. Look at all these freaking jellyfish. I leave and I come back, and all I see is Tentacle and Tentacruel. I think it was good to reset the route though, because I'm not running into them anymore, and it's always better to run into them and run away for them to be wiped from the RAM of the game. It's sad to think if you like miss a shiny, that particular shiny's gone for good because it gets completely wiped from the RAM of the game. It's like depressing, like when you think about it. Oh, look at all these Horsea. They're hanging out. I'm really curious as to what the shiny Horsea looks like in this game. I haven't looked it up. I didn't on purpose. I know I probably should though, so that way I can see what the heck I'm looking out for in the overworld. Because I have this weird feeling that I'm not going to be able to see it because they're so tiny. Sydney, I have a question for you. If you're active or you're able to respond, when does Meryl get out of work? Because I wanted to coordinate this Super Smash Brothers tournament thing with him. I might be able to actually just call him at work. I do that and he never really gets in trouble. She goes, I'm here. Roll call. Marshall, are you still eating? This is the only Pokemon Gen 1. What? Wait, this is the only Pokemon Gen 1. No, mostly because of anime that got me into the game. Yeah, the animes were really good. I liked Team Rocket in Season 1 better than any other season. And it's funny because they tried to... You just answer if he's on call. Okay, cool. Yeah, I liked Team Rocket in the first couple seasons better than the rest, because when they started going into Johto, the whole reason why I was watching the show just won't answer if he's on a call. I meant, oh, okay. When they started going into the Johto region and they had like basically what started happening was the Team Rocket storyline was becoming tired. And instead of like making it more interesting and doing more things with it, they kind of just did the same thing over and over and over, and that's fine, but I think they really captured it better in the first season than any other season of the anime, if that makes sense. But I love Team Rocket. Team Rocket's the only reason why I would even watch the anime. Like, Ash is kind of annoying to me, and his thing with Misty is kind of funny, but also like really annoying at times. And then like Brock, it was like 50-50. Sometimes he would say really funny stuff and he was worth it, and then the other half of the time it was like, why is he even in the show? And then when they got rid of him with like that Trace guy, it made it even worse because I didn't like Tracy. He was annoying. I did like, I think his name was Cameron or Ethan. I think it was Cameron because he was a camera guy, and that they were doing a play on words thing. He was funny because he'd do all these sketches for Professor Oak, and he like marveled at Professor Oak and was like, I hope he uses my sketches. And that part of the storyline was really good. I love that they brought him back in season 2 for the Articuno episode, or not season 2, it was season 4 or 5, but basically like Gen 2, like when they went to Johto, and they brought him back and they went to this like cave for Articuno. I thought that was amazing. Yeah, Jesse and James are hilarious. Meowth is my favorite character in the Pokemon series, in the anime series, because not only like a Pokemon that can talk, that's amazing, but like B, his accent, half the things he said, like he was comedy gold. And I didn't know this, but James is my idol. James is funny. Did you know that in the anime, James is more masculine? And the guy who brought the voice to life in America went in this like very kind of thing, like to give him this like this voice, because all the English actor saw was, you know, the fact that James dresses up like a girl in like every 5 to 10 episodes, and Jesse dresses up like a dude. Like they did this like sex, like this gender swap kind of a thing. And so the voice actor for James in America was seeing it, and he was just like, oh, well, I think he'd sound like this. And so he like did this really funny voice and made James like super flamboyant. And in the Japanese version, he was never intended to be that way at all. And they were actually supposed to be like a couple in the Japanese version. And in America, there were conflicts because of how flamboyant they made Jesse. And so when they have those moments where they're a couple in the English version, they played them down a lot because of the comedy of James being this like, you know, flamboyant dude, and like Jesse being, you know, it was really funny when I was learning about that. But I love Meowth. Meowth is so funny. I just found out like 3 months ago when I really started this channel, I found out that Meowth is played by a chick. And that surprised the crap out of me. I don't know why it did. It just for some reason pictured a completely different person in my head. And when I found out that it was a girl, I was like, oh, whoa, she's a really good voice actress. Once I reparted my hair, and I'll have to dye it lavender in his honor. Nice. You're reparting your hair? How do you do that? I just kind of do it and hope it stays. But I have like 16 cowlicks, so I don't know. I have to get lucky like 80% of the time. Sydney, who's your favorite character from the anime? She's like, dang it, I'm supposed to be formatting something. Now I gotta say something in the chat. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, because it's kind of long, huh? I've always wanted lavender or lilac hair. I'm just terrified of bleaching it. Bleaching it's not so bad. My hair's naturally really light though, so like I can lighten my hair in like a 20-minute sitting. I could bobby pin and crap, but I'm lazy. Nice. Don't judge me, but I didn't watch it that often growing up. I mostly played the games. No, hey, no judgment. What up, Link? Welcome home. Welcome back to the stream. You didn't miss much. I've been chaining Horsea, and now I'm floating around on this magical... I'm on Pete's Dragon, or Pete's Dragon's girlfriend, because, you know, Extra's not Pete's Dragon. It's past my neck. It used to be longer, was halfway down my back. I cut it on impulse last spring, but I'm growing it out again. Nice. I like long hair, guys. I think if you have the right facial structure, you can pull it off quite well. I can't really say for you because I only see this little like boop icon. And when I was emailing you, it was the same thing. I was like, oh, okay, Marshall's like, you know, not even 100 by 100 pixels. You're like 35 or 45, maybe 50 by 50? I don't know. Something like that. I'm going to be so busy looking at the chat, I'm going to miss this shiny and be mad at myself. So, Link, you lucked out. We're... Oh, Link, I gotta pay bills. I'm this size in real life, too. Nice, of course. What was I gonna say? Link, you lucked out. We're starting up the tournament closer to Christmas. So, the first one will be the week before Christmas, but then the next one you can participate in, just so you know, for the Super Smash tourney. And it's just because of technical issues, and the servers are still kind of crappy, and the last thing I want to do is like host this huge online thing and it just like be a bunch of freaking like buffering, you know, like everything just freezing up. That's the last thing I want to do. So we're just gonna we've put it all on pause. I had a bunch of stuff going on in my personal life, but yeah, we'll let everybody know the actual schedule in Discord. I gotta talk to Meryl about when he's free and what's going on with that, because Meryl's kind of co-hosting with me. I was gonna co-host with Paolo, but he's got a secret project he's working on right now, and he's really busy. So, yeah. I've never dyed my hair before, but I can see myself with James hair. That'd be really cool. If you do go like with the James hair, you gotta get his costume and take photos. And then I'll grow my hair out, or I'll get a red wig, and I'll be Jesse. All right, teal seahorse, Horsea. We're doing this. I might need to reset the route, but I don't know how to do that here. Maybe I just go into the other zone to the left? I don't know. Arnold is Meowth. Yes! He totally is. Arnold! Where is he? Hang on. I'm going to go grab him. All right, everybody say hi to Arnold. Meowth is that female Meowth who shunned him. Oh, Meow is the female Meowth. Look, he's tired. Say hi to your fans. You've got quite a bit of them out there. Baby, okay, here. He wants to sleep. Let's let him sleep, guys. Does that work for my baby? Poor guy. He's so tired. He's just gonna sleep in my lap, guys. So you probably won't see him. Or he's gonna take a bath. Oh, is it bath time? I didn't realize it. Your breath stinks. Oh, and Justin's the newcomer. He says hi, Arnold. So Arnold is pretty much Meowth. We've decided this. I have to do a shiny Meowth hunt for him on my Let's Go Eevee game. I may be doing that over Christmas break, so look out for that. I don't know, that may be my next one if I don't catch this shiny Horsea fast enough. But we were talking about it. Actually, mostly Marshall was talking about it, me doing a shiny hunt for Arnold. But yeah, he's over a year now. I hope he doesn't get any bigger. I think he was the runt, because he was smaller than his sisters. But male cats are typically smaller than female cats, so I don't know. That female Meowth from the anime is named Meowsy. No way! That's right! I totally forgot about that. That's actually one of my favorite episodes. Because then you get to learn why... I almost said Arnold. You get to learn why Meowth is... why he's able to talk. I thought that was a really nice little nod. He was like, I wanted to learn how to speak so I can impress you. And she's like, now you're just a freak, you know? I was like, oh, my feels, they're broken. Such a good episode. I don't think any episode of the anime has hit me quite as emotionally hard as that. Except for, of course, the Pokemon movie. Everybody knows that that movie tears you up. I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers do a live stream. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And he was talking about Pokemon. And he literally quoted half of the freaking Pokemon movie during his live stream. I was like, whoa, this guy knows what's up. He's watched the movie like 60 times. Baby. Is that your new spot? I have my legs crossed and he's literally like sitting in like the bowl of my legs. It's really funny. Giving himself a bath. He's so weird. Yep, it's time to reset the route because nothing is showing up. What'd be really cool is while I'm resetting this route, if I ran into a shiny Tauros, I'd be happy with that. Because I think one shows up right here, or it has the possibility of showing up right here. Yep, nothing. And then I think up here in this patch, in this little corner, one shows up too. Right here. I think, I don't know. I'm not 100%. I'm not that guy who like goes online and looks stuff up. But I've seen, I think the one I caught was in that patch, or it was in the one before it. Whoa! Well, what's up, brother? Hanging out with my other Dragonite friend over here. He's just chilling. So what's everybody doing? Marshall, are you still eating? I didn't ask that question so I can... Like, I didn't ask what everybody was up to so I can find that out. That's why I asked directly. You're licking your toes. You're gross. What are you doing? He's literally licking his foot like it's an ice cream cone. Well, I gotta run and get some food. Later, Aaron's. Later, Justin. Thanks for joining the stream. I think my next major stream will possibly be a Kingdom Hearts one, so look for that. I have enough metabolism to go around. That's good. I weigh not even 140, and I'm 6'2". Holy jeez, you are skinny. Are you sure you're even a person? Can you fit through a closed door crack? I'm just kidding. Tiny. Oh, he's just stretching. Oh, the camera died, and it scared the crap out of my cat. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna go get the spare battery. Hey, Tiny, you're gonna have to get up, silly. Come here. Here, lay on this pillow. Ugh. Oy. Okay. There we go. man, don't tell me I did this wrong. Ugh, I hate this. There we go. Okay. Woo! I was tiny up till high school, though, like, weighed 60 pounds in 6th grade, barely breaking 100 pounds, at, like, 4.5 feet in middle school. Crazy, dude. Where are you going? You want to sit with me on the couch? Oh, you're thirsty. Okay. That's fine. I was always really small in school. I was always average. Well, I guess not really small. I guess the way to describe how I was growing up was I was always average. Like whatever the average height was and weight was for that particular age, that's exactly what I was. And it's still to this day. Like I'm 5'9", 5'10", and I weigh like 160-ish, 165, sometimes 170, depending on like how often I work out. But that being said, that puts me completely at average. Like I'm an average male American height and weight spectrum. And that's how it's been my entire life. I've never weighed more than I should, and I've never been taller than I should, or shorter than I should, obviously. I don't think there's any way for you just to wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm 4 feet today. That'd be cool. Like, you wake up a different height every morning. I don't know if I'd be okay with that. I'd probably be really scared. Unless that was, like, something that was common knowledge, like it happened often. I am and have always been pretty underweight. That's crazy. So snacking for you could be like a pastime. Like, you could just get away with doing that all the time. Can we just, like, take a second to realize that my partner, Pokemon, is literally level 100? It's crazy. Level 100. Came to Kanto region through some mysterious force. Oh my gosh, look at his stats. They're off the chart. Wow. Like, this Pikachu could probably kick my ass. I've been playing, let's see. Oh, it doesn't tell you. For almost a month. What's today? Yeah, in 3 days it'll be 30 days. So I've been playing for like 27 days. But like I haven't played every day. But yeah. Oh, Tiny, what's up? Did you drink your water because you were thirsty? Are you just gonna, is that where you're gonna chill? Yeah. That Pikachu could kick my ass, kick any ass it wanted. Seriously, I've taken down the entire Elite Four with it, without having to use any healing items on him. He's ridiculous. That's honestly, and that's how it's been since he was like level 60. Like, he is taking down everything in its path. It was crazy. Now that he's level 100, like, nothing stands a chance. I'm so allergic to you, but I love you. Tiny, here. You want to sit here? Do you want to take a nap? There you go. I watched a video of a level 3 Metapod solo the Elite Four. For real. That obviously not level 3 by the end. Well, clearly. I heard about that. I'm wondering, did they catch it as a Metapod? They must have. But it must have learned more than Harden. That's the thing. Do they? I think in this game they can actually learn more than just harden. Like if they started as a Metapod. Yeah, I caught it in the forest. Okay. Candies are broken, yeah. Nope, just harden. What? Then how the heck did it solo the Elite Four? Oh, struggled their way through. That makes sense. That's crazy. I think I might try something like that. No, I feel like it would take too long. I feel like that whole method, like, to see if it worked, it would take a long time. Did he have to use items? Did you watch the whole thing? I'm curious, because I didn't watch it. I heard about it, though. Yeah, he used X items and lots of potions. Yeah, that makes sense. Shiny! Oh my gosh, I almost didn't catch it. I told you guys I wasn't going to catch it. Holy crap, I already ran into it. Okay, I have to switch to Peppermint. Oh my gosh, I seriously almost missed it. There it is. I can see it on the replay down there in the corner. Oh my gosh, I almost missed it. See if I can run into it without it running away. Here it is. Oh my god, it's beautiful. This is like one of the quickest hunts ever. Let's see if I can get it with the Premier Ball. This is risky business, guys. Shoot. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Whew, cross your fingers. Don't count your chickens. Yes! Why'd I say eggs? Oh my gosh, we caught it, guys. We freaking caught it. It's a level 39. It's a male. Wow. That was the quickest catch. Because you're hungry. Nice. It's so pretty. Okay, so honestly, it doesn't look that much different than regular Horsea in this game. I'm honestly not surprised. But wow. And I caught it in a freaking Premier Ball, which is great. That's, you know, that's my favorite Pokeball, in case you guys don't know. It's funny that it's called the Dragon Pokemon, but it's not a dragon. Now I'm wondering if I should continue and catch another one. You're right. I'm gonna go get some ice cream after the shock wears off. You guys are ridiculous. I really do like that blue, though. Yeah, it's a really good blue. Do that a little bit off. Used. That's so funny. Greenish teal. Yeah, you guys can see it a little bit better than I can. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's like the way my like TV is calibrated, but I wish I could show you, but it's actually more green on my screen than it, or I mean a little more blue than it is green on my screen than it is with your guys's. So let me see if I can, I think my TV's color settings are wrong. Let's see if I can change that. Because I think there may be a filter on my TV. Yeah, there totally is. No, never mind. I don't. Maybe there's not. But because I'm looking on my computer screen, and the computer screen, it's the correct color for the shiny. But on my TV screen, everything's blue. Like everything. Oh, what's wrong, Tiny? Did you hear him? Adjust the color saturation level closer to 100 means more intense colors. Adjust hit levels to green and red closer means intense for that color. Are all of these at 50? Okay, interesting. I guess my computer or my TV is just calibrated wrong. And I don't think I can change it. Let's see if I can reset picture. No, it still doesn't look that shiny. It just increased the pink. Maybe it's just the display of your TV. It's like naturally a little desaturated. It's actually oversaturated. And I think that's the problem, is it's just my computer, the reason why my computer probably sees it better than my TV is my computer's color has been completely calibrated, because I do design on my computer, so the colors have to be completely true. And I have a program that sets the color on my computer to where it's a true color, but my TV isn't set like that. So I just think that's funny. Apply picture mode? Maybe I can do that. Is setting apply the picture mode to all of your picture size. How do I go back? Whoops. Yeah. It's just weird that I'm seeing it completely different on my computer. That's just the funny thing. Screen is turned off, but the audio keeps going down. Picture options. Here we go. Color tone. It's set to cool. Are you freaking coloring me? Are you freaking coloring me right now? Reduce picture noise to avoid distracting lines. Noise filter, no. Black level. Contrast by adjusting the black level of the video signal. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. It's so much better now. Honestly, it's funny. It took this shiny Horsea hunt for me to figure this out. For me to realize that my TV is too blue. That's sad. It's really sad. Anyway, back to the game, back to reality. I'm gonna save really quick, and I'm kind of on the fence about continuing because it was such a quick hunt, but at the same time, now you're gonna be watching Netflix and something later and think, everything looks more normal than usual. For real. I'm contemplating continuing this hunt because I know I'm going to need 2 if I'm doing this live shiny dex. And since that was so quick, I might as well hang out for another like 45 minutes or whatever. That was crazy. Honestly, I thought I was going to run into a shiny Tentacruel, and I was not going to be very happy about that. Let's check his IVs. Watch, they just by chance are all terrible. Ooh. He's got best special attack, best special defense, and best defense. His speed is very good, but his HP is not good at all. Wow. That's depressing. He's pretty. Like, looking at them side by side, he looks so much better. I love it. So let's add him to the party so we can see what he looks like. Bye, Charizard. I've never seen the Horsea animation, actually. Oh. And you can't see him on dry land. Wow. That's interesting. Oh, whoops. I didn't add him. I didn't... I didn't make it so you can see him. Oh, God, I'm stupid. It's been a long week, okay? Leave me alone. Oh, he flies. Cute. Oh, I love him. He's adorable. Oh, that is so funny, guys. Let's see if he follows you when you're in the water. Or no Pokemon follows you when you're on the water. You can only ride on them. He's super cute though. I like him. I'm happy. Look at that regular horse. He's like, come catch me. He's looking relieved. Well, yeah, so am I, now that I caught you. Okay, I have to update this and get rid of Pikachu. And then we'll go ahead and we'll just put another, we'll put another Horsea in here. Just because, to show that I'm just gonna hang out in the area and talk with you guys for a little bit longer, because this was such a quick hunt. It almost seems unfair. I'm used to, and that's the thing, is that's why I was like contemplating going into full odds hunting, is because when I was full odds hunting and it took like 4 hours to find a shiny, like a particular shiny that I was interested in, for some reason it felt so much more exciting and so much more worth it. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy for saying that, because I literally complain at the same time about how long it takes, but my reactions are so much more ridiculous. If that makes sense. Oh, my new Cat 6 cable's here. So the reason why the angle's kind of funny in here is because my my Cat 6 cable that I had before my long one broke for whatever reason. It just stopped working. And I had to order another one from Amazon. And this time I got a 50-foot one so I could record in the studio downstairs. Did I save? I probably should save. I think I saved. Yeah, I did. I'm paranoid. I always get super paranoid, because you never know. Now, what would be really crazy is if I catch another one pretty quickly. That'd be insane. You're catching multiple shiny Horsea? Yes. Map, did you just join us? And what's up, Map? It's been a while. Your prediction about the shiny Dratini was off by about an hour and a half, but I still caught one that day. But yes, I caught one, and I'm trying to complete a living shiny dex, so I need to catch a second one, so that way I could get a shiny Seadra. I guess I could make the shiny... Yeah, he's greedy. I guess I could make the shiny a shiny Seadra, the one that I'm going for. That way it's not like the same Pokemon sitting there in the corner. I caught 3 shiny Pikachu like 3 days ago. One of them completely by accident. The first one, I had broken my chain and I was trying to leave the area to go buy more Pokeballs and supplies and stuff. And on my way out of the Viridian Forest, without any chain, without any lure on, I ran into a shiny female Pikachu and I like literally died. And now I'm a ghost. So I'm like, you know, a ghost YouTube streamer. I'm haunting the internet. Sounds kind of cool. I think that'll be my gimmick for my next channel. I'm not actually real. Alright, be right back. Well then, be right back, Marshall. Go get that ice cream you were talking about. Let me add a Cedra. It's kind of difficult because I have a cat on my lap. He's like, don't move. You can't. Cedra. Where is he? I have him in here somewhere. Cedra. Do. Bam. Okay, now we just need to swap it out with Cedra. Boom. There you go. Now when people, join the live stream, they're not going to be like, what the heck? You already got one. What's wrong with you? You're doing another one? And then I have to explain myself and be like, I'm going for a live shiny dex, and blah, 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 and etc., etc. Okay. Let's hop back on that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shiny Dragonite. Bam. Now I can keep a better lookout. Although I think that's how I almost lost the first shiny Horsea. It'd be cool if I ran into, well, I thought you might have failed one too and were wearing a badge of shame. Oh no, I would have put an X over it, or like a no smoking symbol over it to signify that I'm an idiot. To signify that I'm an idiot. No, I definitely caught one. You just missed it. Honestly, it happened right before you joined the chat. Now, honestly, if any shiny appears, I'm just going to go after it because why not? But it was luck that the first target that I was going after ended up being the one that I wanted. Because you guys know how, conflicted I feel when it's a different target. When I'm like, here's another Magikarp. And that's the funny thing is there's a good handful of water Pokemon in this game, but yet there's so much water that every territory has Tentacool. So it's your chances of getting a shiny Tentacool or a shiny Magikarp are pretty high because there's literally look at this, there's 3 right here in my visual area. Yeah, that. But if I wouldn't have caught those sparkles, I would have been so screwed because it didn't look any different or any larger than the normal Horseas that are on the screen. Oh, there's Cedra. There's 2 Cedra. Wow, it's like they knew that I'm looking for a shiny one, so they're like, let's start showing up. I wonder if I should start chaining. Nah, Cedra would take too long. I could, though. It would take a while, but it'd be an interesting thing to stream. I might take off in like 10 minutes though. I was thinking about it. I haven't really eaten today. And apparently I got to get ready for this like art exhibit. A friend of mine has like her artwork in an exhibition later on, which is really exciting for her because she's very talented. And I didn't originally say I was going to go, but I definitely want to go because that kind of stuff I'm really into. I love going to like art shows. That's cool. I love art shows. Yeah, same. I've always thought that I would get my art into one, but I can never really focus on like a specific theme enough to get my art in a show because like you kind of have to have one full vision with like many different pieces of work, and I'm unfortunately one of those artists that when I sit down to create something, I create something different every time. What's your favorite Pokemon that most people hate? I high key instead of low key love Vanillux. I don't know why there's so much hate for Vanillux. I always thought that Pokemon was a cool design. I was like, really now? They're doing ice cream designs? My favorite Pokemon design that a lot of people hate. That's honestly, I don't know. That's a good question. There are quite a bit of people that don't like Drifloom, and he's literally my favorite Pokemon, period. But it's tricky because I'm kind of on everybody else's side when a bad design comes out. Like, I don't like the garbage Pokemon. I can't even think of his name because honestly, I can't even stand that Pokemon. The fact that you made a Pokemon, his name is like Trubbage. You made a Pokemon out of a bag of trash. Like, that's just stupid. Palisand is one of my favorites. But I honestly, I didn't think that Palisand and, what the heck is, oh my gosh. I even hunted one in Sun and Moon. Palisand's previous evolution. I'm blanking today. Sandygast. There's one of my favorite designs from the new games. I thought that was amazing. Garbodor. Yeah, that's right. Garbodor. That's hilarious. I named mine Vlad them Paled. Why is that? I totally butchered that, by the way. Yeah, no, Sandygast is amazing, and the shiny is amazing too. Because instead of doing like the normal thing that Game Freak does with shinies, where like they make it like gold, or they do like a stupid color swap, like he could have ended up with like brown sand or something. They made him black. I freaking love that. Really just Vlad because the name doesn't fit. That's funny. I named my Sandygast Kaloa, I think is how you say it. Because it is the most haunted beach in Hawaii. And since it's a ghost and it's made of a sand castle, basically, I thought that would be a nice touch. Especially because the Alola region is supposed to be like this symbolic, like Hawaiian region. And so that's what I went with. And I'm not even sure that I'm saying that right. Let me see if I can quickly look it up because I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'm in Horsea mode, okay? I named it boop 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 boop. Where is it? I guess Pearl Harbor is in Oahu. I guess that's haunted, supposedly. The Honolulu airport's haunted. Okay, this is not... Those are places, not beaches. I don't know what the heck is wrong with this stupid thing. That's haunted hotels. Okay, here it is. I'm crazy about ghost Pokemon though. You guys know that. Vlad is the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler is a ruler from Romania and is also known as Vlad Dracula. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So Sandygast was impaled by a shovel, and and they suck the life out of forces of Pokemon that enter their bodies. It's very fitting. That's funny. You probably got a kick out of my ghost videos then. High Beach, New Jersey, Oregon, South Carolina, Hawaii. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It was just there. Oh, images popped up. Kopoa. Kopoa Beach is the most haunted beach in Hawaii. So I named my shiny Sandygast Kopoa. So when it evolved into a Palisand, it was named after the most haunted beach in Hawaii. That's what I named him. I get crazy when it comes to naming my shiny Pokemon. Like they have to be symbolic to some degree. And when I have a whole team of shiny ghost Pokemon in Ultra Sun. And so my Mimikyu was named Noir, like Noir after like film Noir, because shiny Mimikyu is black and white. My shiny Sandygast is black, and I named it after the most haunted beach in Hawaii, because it's a sandcastle. My shiny Rotom, which is it's the washing machine one. I named it Spin Cycle with a Y, all one word. My shiny, what else did I get? My shiny Blacephalon, I named it Karnakaze. Instead of Carnival or Kamikaze, I combined him. I called him Karnakaze because he looks like he's based off from It, so he's like a clown. So Karnakaze was like the coolest thing that I could come up with. My shiny Drifblim is named L8 or Love 8, and it stands for a haunted blimp that flew over San Francisco. Basically, it was like an unmanned blimp that like the people who flew the blimp, it was like a naval blimp, or I think it was something to do with like the military. It was their blimp, and the people who like were flying it said that they always felt like this weird presence. Well, when it was docked and they left the blimp, it took off on its own, and it flew through the streets of San Francisco, and it could fly itself. And you could look this up, like just Google L8 blimp. So I named it Love 8 or L8. And then who was the other Pokemon that was on my team? There's one more. Oh, I got a shiny, gosh, what's his name? It's gonna kill me. Let's see if I can figure it out. Delmise, that's what it is. I got a shiny Delmise. That was one of the hardest hunts in that entire game, let me tell you, because no, it was a Delmise, which is the anchor Pokemon that you catch in the final island on the docks, and you have to fish for it. And it was the hardest freaking hunt I've ever done in that game, and I ended up chaining for it because it was so annoying, because your chances of running into one when you're fishing is really difficult. And the shiny is red, and he's an anchor, and he's kind of like a maroon color, so I named him Marooned, like what happens when you're like shipwrecked on an island. So I thought it was really fitting. So that's what I'm saying with like Pokemon nicknames for my shinies. It kind of has to like incorporate not only the color but also the Pokemon itself. And they kind of name themselves. It's really funny. But that's my team, and if like you guys ever want to like fight it, you can try. I guess they're like apparently really, really, really good, because I've taken down all Lee's team like 50 million times. But I get crazy competitive when it comes to like the more competitive Pokemon games. Oh, you do the same thing with your shiny hunts? Yeah, come to think of it, we didn't name this Horsea. What should I name her? Or name him? I'm so used to my shinies being girls in this game that I didn't even... Let's take a look at him. Tentacruel is named Meryl because it's annoying. Yes! Yes, so true. Alright, what are we naming this? I just mean with naming Pokemon. Yeah, no, I usually don't nickname normal Pokemon. That's the other thing, is I only nickname my shinies. I don't know why, that's just a thing that I've always done. What are we naming this bashful, capable of taking hits, Horsea? He's this, like, beautiful... And I don't know if I'm going to keep him... It's a male. I don't know if I'm going to keep him... if I'm going to keep him a Horsea or not. Or if I'm going to evolve him. I just don't know. Widow? It's a boy. How could it be a widow? Damn. Marshall, you're not making any sense. I was inspired by Widowmaker from Overwatch. I've never played Overwatch. Don't kill me. I know I'm like this huge geek who's apparently like a video game expert, but I've never played Overwatch. I've seen it. I've seen people play it. I've seen people talk about it. I've watched videos about it. I've never played it though. I responded before you said the gender. Yeah, I'm like expecting something really, truly Lucio. Why Lucio? Just curious. It kind of looks like Lucario to me, which is why I'm on the fence about it. Yeah, but that's only true in the previous games. In this game, there is no hidden ability. I'm totally kidding. Name him after the Phantom of the Opera. So what would I name him? Phantom? What's the dude's name in Phantom of the Opera? That's something I feel like I should know. The cool thing about it is his HP is 72, which is the flip-flop of my lucky number. My lucky number is 27. Let's see. The character from the Phantom of the Opera is Eric. I don't know if I want to name this freaking thing Eric. Hi, Ollie. Welcome to the stream. Do you see my shiny Horsea? Isn't he beautiful? I don't know if I want to name him Eric. Every Eric I've ever met was a jerk. Does he have a last name? Title character from Gaston Leroux's novel. We could name him Leroux, which is Gaston's last name, the guy who wrote the book. What do you guys think about that? Leroux. Oops, excuse me. I'll spell it in the chat. Name him Poppy Yulpy? No, we're not naming him that. But it's a little plain Jane. Yeah, look, I'm half gay. I went to a performing arts school and barely know anything about musicals. Yeah, what do you think about that name, Leroux? I think it's cool. It's very French. He looks like a I can't even say that. Puppy Youpie? No, we're not naming him that. It is a native name. I don't care if it's a native name. No, that's not pick a different native name. I like Leroux. I think we're going to go with Leroux. Sorry. I love you, Ollie, but you named a Pokemon before, and we are changing the name to something that fits it. Because, like, seahorses are kind of like French, you know? For some reason, it just kind of feels that way. Let's see if there are any special symbols in his name that I need to incorporate. Let's see if it's stylized. Yeah, he's French. He's a French journalist and an author of detective fiction. Interesting. I don't think there's any specific... I don't think there's any, let's see, Laurel. Rue, meaning red, red-haired. Oh, okay, well, it means kind of red. Lero. Interesting. Name him Sharon. Name him Sharon in HR. This is why you probably shouldn't participate in my streams anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it doesn't need any types of any symbols or anything. So, no, we're not naming him Sharon. Nice try though. Maybe I could put like one of those cool E's with a little thing above it for le. Nah, it's not stylized like that. I couldn't get away with it. Lame. I wanted like a cool French Pokemon. So now everybody in my party has a nickname pretty much. Now we're back to the hunt. Sniper isn't even a Sarcel. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if that's teal in French. Oh, that's kind of cool. Teal would be cool. Here, wait, let's see. That can be the second Horsea. Yeah, maybe. Well, let's see. Sarcel. It is Sarcel. Oh, it's also a suburb. That's funny. It's another one without a freaking symbol. Nighttime. Oh, it's also a type of bird that isn't even teal. It's got like a greenish thing on it, but whatever. We're getting way too into this, guys. It's just a Pokemon. Ollie left because he's like, fine. I don't get to name it, then I'm leaving. He missed Arnold. He didn't even ask. They all disappeared. Seems more fitting for the Seadra. Yeah, true. And then if the second Horsea is a female, we can name her Sarcel because it kind of sounds more feminine. If that makes sense. 1 second, guys. I'm going to get up and stretch really quick. You don't get to criticize when you researched haunted Hawaiian beaches, okay? I'm not criticizing. I think it's a nice name. Baby, were you trying to be the star of the stream? Hi guys, I'm back. Ugh. Sorry about that. I needed to be a human and move. Ugh. Hi, Tony. What are you doing? Here. Trying to lay down like that? Name it Meryl. Too late. We named it Leroux. Bam. Leroux. It's beautiful. But welcome to the stream, Meryl. Better late than never. I'm just kidding. I know you're working. Living Meryl decks. Yes. I'm going to do that. I will catch one of every species and name it Meryl. And then I will sort them in my Pokebox by name. And then we get to go looking through them during one stream someday in the future. That'll be hilarious. Hi. You're cute. Oh, big kitty stretch. I wasn't talking crap about you earlier at all. Great, now he's gonna look back in the stream and notice what you said, and then he'll be mad at me somehow for perpetuating it. Look at these chicken legs. We're just gonna eat them really quick. I saw everything. He's been creeping. You creep! What's really funny is the last couple days, like I'm really hungry right now, so I'm like, all I can think about is food. But the last few days, I have been eating nothing but like salad. So my body is like so ready for a burrito that I think that's what I'm gonna go grab in about 15 minutes here. So yeah. Let's use another lure. Let's reset the route, guys, and then we'll come back and there'll be a shiny. She even has a Grinch heart. Ha! Cute. You guys are adorable. There's a Tauros! But not a shiny Tauros. Be cool if you were shiny. I would have probably lost my mind. I keep wanting to use the phrase lost my crap. But then I realized that I would have to say the S word, and I'm like, oh, better not do that. Do you guys see these cute little kitty legs just popping up in the stream right now? Look at these little kitty legs. He loves just like laying on me however he can. It's so adorable. PG-13 has a certain swearing tolerance. I honestly, you know, I probably could get away with swearing. I think there's a way to, when you set it up to where you start getting paid on YouTube, that you can do it and swear, but I don't know. Like, still part of me is like, meh, I don't know. Maybe I don't, I just don't want to swear, period, because I want to make my channel, like, all age group appropriate. So that way if, like, you know, Timmy is watching it when he's a 10-year-old and his mom hears me saying, like, the F word or something, or the S word, she's not like, oh my gosh, Timmy, turn that off. And then, bam, I just lost Timmy's viewership. That'd suck. It is really funny, though, because I'm definitely not, like, PG-13 in real life at all. I've been getting better at it since I've had this channel, but yeah. Nobody's saying anything about these tiny little kitty feet in the bottom of the video. Like, look at those little feet. They're cute. Hi.
Meryl, if you're watching this, I totally got um, a LAN adapter for my USB port for my Switch. So when we go to do this tournament thing, we'll have probably a better connection. I think you should order one too. I probably should have just ordered 2 or 3 of them for me, you, and Joe. And then just had you guys like Venmo me or something, because mine's arriving today. I could always just order 2 more on Amazon and have them shipped to my mom's house. Mine always lay in the worst places. Well, he just kind of plops however he wants on me. It's really funny. He's like, oh, it's sleep time? Okay, good night, plop. I'm like, hi, okay. I don't think he realizes that I'm like talking to you guys. I think he probably thinks I'm talking to him, and he's like, dude, I'm not listening, I'm falling asleep. He's a pretty smart cat. Like, I'll be on the phone and he'll be like, who are you talking to? Like, he'll give me this look like, you're crazy. Are you talking to yourself? And they're super fidgety, right? Well, that's kind of what he's doing right now. Oh, yeah, is that where your paw needs to go? He's rolling around, putting his hands everywhere. He's so funny. Hey, what are you doing, you little sassy thing? Bonked. Yeah, it's pretty much the definition for him. I'm about to watch my YouTube replay of my cat swatting me with his hand. It's about to happen in like 2 seconds. Hi, what are you doing, Mr. Flipper? See, there he goes. Oh, bam. Cute. Tiny. Is that your hand? Are you funny? Oh, who's home? Who is that? Oh my gosh. Is that Aunt Kaya? Is she home? Hey. You're off early.
How'd you know it was me?
Oh, I thought you were Kaya. Why are you home early? Oh, was it bad? Oh, okay. That's fun. Hi. I might go grab food from that taco truck place that we found in Kirkland. That's why I'm going, is to get a taco salad, because I've been eating nothing but salads the last couple days. Oh, cool. Well, Ali's home, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
He's a disembodied voice at this moment. You missed it, like,
Hi, Arnold.
he literally is so glad you're home. He could tell that you were home before I could. He hopped off my lap.
Aww.
Just Poke, free miso soup at Just Poke with purchase of any size bowl, valid in Bellevue, Redmond, or Kirkland. We could do Poke,
Sure.
because there's miso soup. I don't know if you can have miso soup, though. I don't think ground up fish is a carb, but who knows. Sydney says, hi, Ollie.
Hi.
Everybody's pretty much working or doing something, or Marshall's eating, so like the chat's not crazy vibrant today, but a new guy joined us for a minute.
These people are vibrant enough.
I know, I'm just saying they're not saying much.
He smells like a laundry kit.
They hate me. No, I'm just kidding. That's because
like
I found him in Kaya's bra box again. That's
he smells
why.
like fresh linen.
I pulled him out of it and made him be part of the chat.
Smell like laundry, baby.
Look at, did you see this? You saw this, right? On the thing.
Your shiny thing, yeah.
Isn't he cute?
He's adorable.
His
He's
name's
shiny.
Row. Yeah. Normal Horsey's like a bright blue.
It's the same.
I know, they're not that different. He looks different if you look at it on a phone screen or a computer screen. They look green. I found out my TV screen isn't calibrated correctly.
I did also leave home early so I could go to the gym and be able to not have to come here during traffic to pick you up on the way to Seattle.
Oh, perfect. That's good. As long as you're not like,
I'm not going to the gym in
as long as you're not like losing any pay or anything from leaving, that's fine.
I am losing pay, so it's whatever.
Why didn't you just tell me you were working from home?
I should have, but they can tell when I'm online and when I'm not, so.
True.
Where's my switch?
It's docked. Or no, it's not docked. It's
Was it not charging?
no, no, I don't think so. It's right there. And then your controller is over on the side table.
I thought I put it in last night.
Yeah, but then I put mine in this morning, so it should be. I don't know. It should be charged.
Oh, good, it's charged.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Where's my thing?
Over on the side table.
Look at this graph! I don't know why that's stuck in my head.
Next Sunday we're doing the tourney.
Laura's really excited that you're coming.
Oh yeah.
She said there's a drag show too. She said we're gonna love it.
Oh my! At this art exhibit?
She wasn't specific, so I don't know.
Oh.
And then she asked if we wanted to go to Q afterwards, and I said no.
No. You have to work tomorrow, and I don't want to do Q because they're lame. Sorry. Not Laura or Prairie, but like Q the club.
Yeah, Q-Lat Club was hot only 5 years ago. Not hot anymore.
No, it's never been hot.
Stop, and you're on live camera.
No, I don't care. I'm not allowed to talk about my opinions. I'm on live TV. That's what Ollie just said. Censor of opinions. I want everything to be Trump-ualized. I might start chaining just to evolve this current Horsea because we've come to the conclusion that the next one we catch is going to be a regular Horsea, right? That's what we've come to this beautiful, glorious conclusion. So we might as well just like chain until we either run into one or I evolve Loro. That's what we will do. We will do it that way. Barf. I get to see in Michigan our annual. Aw, lame. Come to Seattle. Dude, you'd have so much fun here. There's like drag shows everywhere. Our hottest gay bar, which is called Queer Bar, it does a drag show every week. And like every other week they have like pretty much a show with like contestants from RuPaul. So it's like crazy. Like some of the hottest drag queens perform at that club. And I'm just shocked because the previous club owners, like, they didn't have any of that. Like when it reopened under the moniker of Queer Bar, but it used to be Kitty. I think it was called Kitty. Was it called Kitty? Yeah, it was called Kitty. And it was cool, but I didn't say that word. I said Trump-ualize. There's a difference. I turned his word into a functioning descriptive. But yeah, I still kind of used it. My bad. There's another one. What's AS4? Did I miss something? Should I know about something? Bam! I'm so hyped for AS4. Yeah, I think I missed something. AS4. I'm trying to think of what you mean. Dang, LaRue's almost evolved. Or, leveled. I plan on moving to a big gay city once I'm done with college. Philly, Seattle, something. So a couple things that I have to tell you about Seattle with that whole thing is culture here is very accepting. All stars for, okay, see, I haven't watched RuPaul in years. So I have no clue what any of that stuff is about anymore. I think I stopped really watching around season 5 because my friend was in season 5 and only made like the first couple episodes. and then he was booted off quite early, so I was like, screw this. But what was I saying? So Seattle gay culture is really accepting. Seattle was rated one of the top most attractive cities in America for men, supposedly. I don't know if that's like a thing, but that's just if that's helping you decide where you should go. Oh, look at Shiny Seadra. He's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Who is your friend? India Farah. Of course, that's not what I called him. I never called him by his drag name. He is one of the more masculine contestants. Like when he's out of drag, he's out of drag. So it was really funny to see the two parallels. Oh, look at this beautiful Seadra. He's so pretty. You're a little biased. I'm really not though. It's a study. There's like a study about it, supposedly. I love Shiny Seadra in this game. Shiny Seadra is beautiful. Boom! India has been really impressive off the show. Yeah, so that's the thing is I felt like the yeah, I'm just kidding. I feel like the whole RuPaul, I don't want to say anything bad about RuPaul. I really don't. But I feel like a lot of the performers, they don't really have their best luck in the show. It's not until you see them outside the show that you realize just how insanely talented the contestants of the show really are. And India Farah is a resident drag queen in Las Vegas, which is, I mean, clearly how I know him. But with you being biased, I'm kidding. I mean, I know, I got what you were saying. And he literally, the detail of the costume creation and all sorts of stuff that he has didn't really see the light in that show. And that's the thing, is the show kind of like changes the way you view these drag queens, because there's set principles, set rules for each episode, and the theme kind of like makes certain aspects of each drag queen show out, like kind of show. And so the problem with the show is if they don't fit the theme for those episodes, they get written off the show pretty quickly. They have, you either, if you've noticed, you kind of have to get lucky, or you kind of have to fit into the theme that they're working into that episode. And so that's kind of the reason why I stopped watching. I'm really glad the show is as crazy popular as it is. I just think that if they did it in a different way, I might be more interested in it, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm very particular with what I watch, though. I don't really watch TV. Although I've been kicking myself for continuing to watch season 3 of Riverdale because it's really bad. At this point, I'm just watching it because I started watching it, and I feel like quitting is just like, you know, you're quitting. You know? Hi, Tiny. Welcome back to the legs. What are the top 3 shows you guys are watching? That's what I want to know. So that way I know if I'm watching the right stuff. A lot of people lose the nuances of that person and just judge them based off the show. Yeah, and it's like an appearance thing too. Like India Farah has a very specific drag look. one that I really honestly appreciate because the aesthetic is an aesthetic that that doesn't fit into like any particular norm. And so for me that's a very attractive aesthetic because it's very strange. And that just doesn't fit in like people when they see drag queens, they want to see like a guy who can embody the female form and like do it in a way where they're like insanely attractive. And I'm sorry, but that's not what drag culture is about. But a lot of people think it is. So that's the thing that kind of bugged me about the show is like they were very stereotypical in their what they were looking for in drag queens. I finished Queer as Folk and will 100% rewatch it. It's amazing. I honestly I've seen a couple episodes, haven't really got into it. You guys don't watch TV anymore? I have Netflix and Hulu, but I don't really get on either one of them. So at this point, I'm just kind of like paying for nothing. I had Funimation. I had their streaming service. No, I still have it. I just don't really get on there either. It's hard for me to get into certain animes. I got it so I could rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho and watch a couple other shows that I loved watching when I was growing up. Like, I think Case Closed is on there, so I was watching that for a minute again. But, like, I miss watching anime, but then when I sit down to watch an anime, I can't really get into them anymore. Like, the anime culture has changed so much since what it was when I was growing up that it's kind of lost the same feeling. And at this point, I'm watching for nostalgia, and you should never do that. Although I picked up this game to play for nostalgia, but I ended up enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I was really worried about this game, I'm going to be honest with you guys. But I love it. I think it's beautiful. I think the fact that the mechanics flow very, very well and the visuals are on point makes it to where it's hard for me not to want to play it, honestly. We watched Queer Eye, like that a lot. We usually watch the Netflix Marvel shows too, but those are all getting canceled. Yeah, some of them weren't that great, honestly. I'm almost finished with Dear White People, and it's really thought-provoking and told really well. That was one that I wanted to get into, too. With anime, I know exactly what you mean. It's just not the same as when you were an angsty 12-year-old. For real. Wait. Meryl watched Queer Eye. That's interesting. I would never have thought that in a million years. I mean, not saying, like, he's, like, that super, like, homophobic-y guy or whatever, but I just don't see him watching it. I do really like My Hero Academia. I heard that's really good, and before both of those, I watched My Hero Academia, an anime. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, LOL, he liked it. Same Sydney, I love the theme so much. I'm going to have to check out My Hero Academia because my little brother Jay says it's really good. He's got like a huge poster of the main character in his bedroom, so he's not super tied to his masculinity. I know that's one of the things I like about Meryl is it's not even about the masculinity complex. It's the fact that like Meryl's very like secure in his sexuality. And that's one of the things that I've always really appreciated about being friends with Meryl is like he never feels like an insecurity about like the people that he's around. You know what I mean? But okay, I'll check out My Hero Academia because that's on Funimation streaming service, so I could totally check it out for free. Queer Eye is something, well, not for free, but you know what I mean. Queer Eye is something that anybody can watch and enjoy wholeheartedly after a couple of episodes. Froppy is the best character, and I will die on this hill. What do you mean you'll die on this hill? I was going to say the same. Okay, now you guys are just talking about something that I don't even know about. You're speaking a different language. Quite literally, you are writing Romaji Japanese in the chat. Frogs are my favorite animal. Yeah, I'm confused. But, you know, good for you guys. What's really sucky is I know I'm about to call it quits in a second here and go get food, but then the second I turn it on when I'm in my private time, I'm probably going to end up running into a shiny, and that's going to really irk me. Ali, are you almost ready to go get poke? Ali! You ready to go get poke? I'm never going to change my mind about Froppy being the best character in My Hero Academia. Also, is a character from My Hero. She has the power to do anything a frog can do. That's crazy. What? Are you ready to go get poke? Yeah. Let me know when you're ready. We're going to the one in Kirkland. It's the one we always go to. So excited. I haven't had poke in weeks. Like, pretty much, I think the last time I had poke was with Paolo and Amanda when I was in Vegas. Yo, what up? Did you have to flush with the door open so we can all hear it? You ready? Or do you want a minute? You okay? Can I be honest with you? I think it's the stevia.
Didn't happen until today. It was fine last night.
Still, you had a bunch of it yesterday. Ochako and Navo Laser Boy are so good too. Aoyama. You okay? Do you want me to go pick you up? Anything?
Is that okay?
I kind of figured. Just let me know when
My
you're.
legs are completely asleep.
I always think that the red ones are shiny for some reason because they like have this weird bubbly effect that looks like sparkles. It drives me nuts.
I can't feel my legs.
You okay? Yeah, it's because you were sitting down for a while.
It's not stopping.
You have to rewatch the stream later because you see his like little toes like poking up in the camera because he's like up on his back, and so you just see his little toes. He's so funny. Marshall's like, I wish my cat was that, or my cats were that chill. He's like, they're really fidgety. I don't know why I said Chaco Ariga is used way more. I don't know. I don't know what any of that stuff is. You guys will just have to like put in the Discord what animes I should check out because Ali and I have been trying to find a good anime. We were in the middle of watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and then we got to the point where it was at the end of the Spirit tournament, and it's just like everything past that.
Battles.
Yeah, everything past that point is just like somebody in a battle for like a whole episode, and I'm sorry, but that's like really
The whole
boring.
3 episodes.
Yeah, it's like 3 episodes of the same battle, and they're literally standing there staring at each other and thinking in their mind. I will look into My Hero Academia. It looked really... the anime style looks kind of dumb to me, but everybody says it's good, so I might check it out. The actual main character is lame. All the other character concept, Bakugo and Little Grape Perv are good. Seriously, looking at My Hero, I liked Bakugo. But yeah, Little Grape Perv ruins it for me.
Andy would like it forever if you got it for me.
Yeah, you don't want to go with me?
Can I place an online order so you can just pick it up?
Sure.
Let's see if it's possible.
You can, using DoorDash, but you do pick up instead of delivery.
Really?
Yeah, I did it before. Just note that if they're out of an ingredient, you have to put what else you would want instead of that ingredient, or to say just to exclude it. And they were out of salmon the day I was placing the order, so I called first. They were out of salmon the day I was about to do my order, so I got the spicy tuna instead.
The only thing is, I don't think their soy sauces are sugar free. So I'd have to go with just so.
You'd have to go with like soy sauce. Is soy sauce sugar free?
Yeah,
Yeah, you just have to go with soy sauce.
soy sauce is fine.
I can ask them when I get there what sugar, or just call them and say, "What do you have any sauces that are sugar free?" Because I'm doing an online order and I can't have sugar. But honestly, I would just recommend you going with me if you can stomach it. Sorry, guys, I know it's not that exciting me talking about my lunch. Denim hero is fashion goals.
Really lightheaded, Andy. Could you please get it for me?
I can. I'm just saying it's more ideal. Just make sure to call and figure out what sauce you want.
Hi, Arnold. Hi, little man.
Best genist.
Are you perfect?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about right now, and I'm sure once I watch the show, I can go back and look at this chat and be like, "Wow, worst name, best hero." Hi, Tiny. What are you looking at me for, you little funny? You want to be petted? Let's see how many lures I went through in this short period of time. I went through 30. Wow. 30 in 3 hours. That's not bad. Call them. Figure out if their sauces are sugar free. Class B characters? See, again, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. Tangela girl? There's a girl with a Tangela on her shirt?
I don't need it.
Yes, watch it.
I think I was getting sick because I wasn't drinking water and feeling dehydrated. Get mesh active.
Get Pedialyte. It's because your electrolytes levels
I
are
tried
low.
getting Pedialyte sugar in it.
There's one that doesn't have sugar in it.
Flavored one is 9 grams.
No, there's one that doesn't though.
And you'll get Pedialyte.
Or get sugar-free Gatorade.
No, I got liquid IV. Or liquid IV.
Tangela girl basically is Tangela. Nice. No, her hair is a vine that she can control. So they call her Tangela girl? That's a Pokemon name. Or is that just what everybody calls her, is Tangela girl?
I'm gonna go buy fiber supplements if that works.
Oy. We're probably going to sit here for about 5 more minutes and then I'm going to call it a day, guys.
See, I don't understand. I eat eggs, blue cheese, arugula.
No, I call her Tangela girl. Nice. Her name is Shiozaki. Nice.
I tried to make sure it was well cooked because maybe it was the spoon I was using instead of rye on it.
Do you know what the premise of the show is, Aaron? No, I don't know anything about it. Honestly, don't even tell me. If I'm gonna check it out, I want to go into it completely fresh. I've been doing this thing lately where I purposely don't look things up before I go to experience them. And to be completely honest with you guys, I am enjoying my life a lot more. because I used to do this thing where I used to Google stuff constantly, and it was like honestly like it was kind of borderline addiction. And lately, what I've been doing like the last month, like pretty much since I started taking my YouTube channel seriously, is I stopped watching YouTube videos like crazy, and I stopped Googling things on purpose. Like I'll Google informational facts, but if it's ever details that are going to be something that I could just experience, I stopped. Well, then you'll just have to muddle through the confusion. I don't think it's that confusing. Okay, well, to be honest with you guys, I like it when a new show that I'm watching is kind of weird or like confusing or mysterious even. I love watching a show and being like, what the hell is going on? Like, that's one of my favorite things. Like, that's why, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but the movie Under the Skin with Scarlett Johansson is one of my favorite films because you're literally thinking, what the heck is going on? Like, the whole movie. That, and it has to deal with one of my favorite subject matters, which I would tell you what it is, but if you haven't seen it, I don't want to ruin it for you because the subject matter is the secret, basically, through the whole movie. And then when you get to the end, you're like, oh my god, no way, this whole time it was blah, blah, blah. That's why I like Sorry to Bother You so much. Yeah, there are just some movies and TV shows where it like does a really good job at keeping you interest. Like keeping the interest of the audience without telling them what it's about. And those are like my favorite types of movies and books because then you're like, why am I watching this? I have no idea what's going on.
Is it possible to just make it with soy sauce? Like, do you guys have that as an option that says something like soy sauce? Okay, perfect.
It's a mind trip tie the whole time.
Thank you.
But in the best way. Is it a movie or a show or a book? If it's a book, I'd totally pick it up in a heartbeat. I'm looking for something new to read, especially because I'll be on a plane for like 2.5 hours on Sunday. I love reading on planes. I just haven't read on a plane in a long time. Yeah, I usually play video games or watch like Netflix that I downloaded on my phone. But I used to only read when I'm on planes. Okay, it's a movie. Do you guys recommend any good books? Because like I said, I will run out and grab a book by Sunday if it means reading something while I'm on the plane. That just sounds awesome. Hi. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. Thanks, Sydney. I wouldn't know what to do with that. Like the name is the inappropriate part. Yeah, I'm on the fence about that. I was like, if they can get away with that, that's fine, but I don't know. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. I'm about to get a thumbs down. I know that for sure. Whenever somebody gets muted for something inappropriate, I usually get a thumbs down. Do you guys see the last time that happened during my last live stream? That guy like instantly thumbs down the video. I was like, oh, okay. Like somebody was just kind of looking for attention. You gotta love it when like 10-year-olds jump into the chat with like these really inappropriate names and stuff, and they're just like, hey. The rest of it wouldn't be any more appropriate. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I'm willing to take a couple down votes if it means keeping the chat clean.
What's furikake?
What?
What's furikake?
Furikake is the dried seaweed.
What's togarashi?
Togodachi is the those weird Google it. I can't explain it. They're when you see them, you'll know what I'm talking about. I can't explain what they are though. I was wondering, like, before the stream ends, can we battle? Oh, actually, I got a thumbs up. That's funny. I wonder if was that one of you guys, or was that him? He's like, good job for baiting me. Thumbs up. Tiny.
Hey Andy, I placed my order online.
When did they say it would be ready?
I don't know. They'll probably build it pretty quick. Hold on.
Let's say like 10 to 15 minutes.
Spring
Oh, I'm
stuff.
2 minutes past. I was just wondering, like, before the stream ends, can we battle? Oh, I'm sorry, Link. I thought you were Sydney or Marshall. No, because I'm about to run and go get food, buddy. But, are you at that point where you can battle? Because I'm probably going to be live streaming for a second shiny Horsea tomorrow. So if you wanna save that for tomorrow when I'm streaming, we could do that. What time are you gonna be home? And I guess the real question is, what time is it for you now, so I know what time you'll be home tomorrow within my time, because I think you're on East Coast time, aren't you?
Hey Andy, look.
Oh, you beat the game, nice. What, is it Meow? Are you smushing her? Poor Meow. She's like, I just want to be loved. I think they should have made Shiny Horsea pink. That would have been cool. Or purple. This is the same Ali as the one in the chat earlier, right? I've just never seen him before outside of the chat. Yes, he's here playing Smash.
This is my house.
He lives here. I might or not have homework. Also, I'm Central Time Zone. Oh, okay, so you're an hour ahead of me. So it's like 5 o'clock there
It'll
now.
be ready
Huh?
in 5 to 15 minutes, Andy.
Okay, then I better leave. I gotta go pick us up food though, cause
I placed my order.
we haven't eaten
It's
today.
paid for already.
Okay, I'm going.
No, I'm not
BRB.
rushing you. I'm just saying you don't have to pay for it.
Bye Sydney, cause I gotta go. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be on super early. I might not be on till like 2 or 3. It just depends on. I have some loose ends to tie with my book. Mostly the t-shirt designs, just making sure that that's on track. So I may not be here. But yeah. Good night, Marshall. I'll see you guys. Yeah, you know I'm always available in the Discord. So if you guys need anything, let me know. And I'll let you guys know when I'm streaming tomorrow. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pause this and then I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna save it. But thank you so much for watching. You guys are always awesome. I love hanging out with you. Bring says bye. Bye. Poor Tiny. He's like, what are you doing? Stop. All right. You guys are awesome. Please be safe, whatever you guys do tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Hey, Andy.
Oh, Marshall says goodnight.
Night.
Ali says goodnight. Bye, y'all.
Hey, Andy.